welcome to the Monster Cave. I am John, your host, and welcome to the 11th edition / episode of the Monster Cave. Oh boy, we got a great show for you guys tonight. It's the Italian horror movie explosion. That's all I can afford with effects, people. Anyway, it's great to be back back in the cave. Let me introduce once again the great Waldemar. Hey, Waldemar, how's it going? What, did you lose your voice? You can talk.
But everything's okay. It's just that I didn't know you'd have so many fun things on the table today.
Oh, you were speechless. Oh, okay, I get it. So what have you been doing this whole time? I haven't seen you in a while. You been up in the hole, or you been down in?
No, I'm hanging down the Coon Rapids Dam. There's a lot of insects out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, you know what? I was watching a movie the other night. I'm going way off here, but I was watching a movie called Transylvania Twist. I think you were in that movie, weren't you?
I could have been in that movie. I was in Transylvania 69000.
Oh, yes, I remember that one, but you were a little younger. You were a little bit more bulky. But I was like, oh, Hank, it's Waldemar. I think that's Waldemar that's on in that movie. So anyway, it's great to have you back, Waldemar, and you'll have to go back up in your hole now because I got a show to do. But you can come back later.
I'll go. I want to go.
Okay, all right, get out of here. All right. So with that, this show is going to be all Italian horror movies. I'm bringing back the Italian horror movies from the 80s. Now, the Italians, they're known for their rip-offs. I mean, they've ripped off movies like Escape from New York, and this one that I'm going to be showing you here soon. But what we got here is what's playing in my cave tonight. We got a great white shark that's terrorizing a seaside community. Now, if you think you know what movie I'm talking about, you're wrong because it's not that movie. And also, we got jumping, springing, kung fu zombies that are attacking a bunch of army guys. So with that, let's get into the first movie that's playing in my cave tonight. It's the 1981 horror classic, The Last Shark, otherwise known as Great White, starring James Franciscus and Vic Morrow. So let's take a look at that trailer. So let's watch.
Oh, little Caroline, I'm feeling so lonely. I see you as the sun is going down.
Port Harbor is a quiet, peaceful summer resort.
Get on shore!
But Port Harbor has been invaded by the ultimate predator, the great white shark.
I've hunted shark all over the world. I've never seen anything like it my whole life.
It's my shark, Rod. Has to be.
The hell it is! There are bodies out there, and more to come if we don't end this thing.
It's coming right at us!
Great White, the most terrifying motion picture of 1982. Great White, rated PG.
All right, so yes, that's a great trailer. That's an awesome trailer. So anyway, The Last Shark was directed by Enzo Castellari, who also directed Escape from the Bronx, or The Bronx 1999, which are rip-offs of, The Warriors, Escape from New York, the Mad Max movies. I mean, he was known for ripping off these movies. But let me just tell you about this movie. It's, it's a cheesy horror movie. It's, James Franciscus plays Peter, who is a writer, and you got Vic Morrow, who plays the version of Quint from Jaws. But and his accent goes from Irish to Scottish, so you don't know what he's actually doing. But it's an awesome movie. And I actually gotta show you some clips from this movie. So the first one is a scene where there's two scenes. So this shark likes to torpedo his victims. I guess the Italian sharks do this over there in Italy. And he comes up from underneath and blows the victim out of the water. So here's one scene. So let's take a look at that. Yeah. The windsurfer just goes right off his board. Also, there's the second scene where this guy's on his boat, and the shark comes up from below, and you can tell it's a dummy when it's flying up in the air. So let's take a look at that clip. So let's watch. Yes. Awesome scenes. Yeah, they're hilarious. So anyway, this next clip. Now, when I watch these movies, I know I brought this up to you before, but when I watch these movies, I like to throw in a little Mystery Science Theater 3000 humor into it. And this one's got them all. I mean, I could watch this movie over and over again, never get tired of it. There's a scene where you got all these female babes on this beach for this regatta, and they walk up to this booth, and the window in the booth goes up, and you got this guy in there playing his guitar, and this guy looks like Bob Dylan. So when the window goes up, I throw out this whole, everybody, Bob Dylan. Yeah, it's it cracks me up. So let me show you that scene from the movie. So let's watch.
Oh, with Snoopy on it. Oh, little Caroline, I'm feeling so lonely. I see you as the sun is going down. Oh, little Caroline, I'm riding across the prairie. Please be waiting there when I arrive to town. I'll bring you pretty flowers, I'll make you morning coffee. All you gotta say is you'll be mine. I'll build you a little home where we can love each other. We'll live together till the end of time. I can't believe it's you, sweet Caroline. I hope that someday soon you'll be all mine. As I sit here by my fire, I can feel a warm desire. Tonight I dream of you, my Caroline.
Yeah, that's an awesome scene. Oh God, I'm spitting. I'm sorry. The next scene that I'm going to show you is where James Franciscus and Vic Morrow are searching around in this underwater cave looking for the shark. And when they come across the shark, it's kind of funny because they come around the corner and there's the shark right there. And I throw in there, hi! Yeah, I love doing this stuff. This is why I love watching these cheesy horror movies. They crack me up just because I throw this stuff at them. Okay, so the next scene, as you can tell there's a lot of scenes, is where the mayor takes his helicopter out to kill this shark. Now this helicopter has this pole on the side of the helicopter, which he puts this big meat, this big steak in there, and he puts it down in the ocean. I'm thinking, what are you doing? The shark's gonna like grab that thing and yank you guys in there. But anyway, that's what happens, and the mayor falls out of the helicopter, and he gets eaten up. So let's take a look at that scene. So let's watch. Oh God, that scene's so hilarious. It's funny. All right, the next scene we got is the camera guy needs someone to run the camera for him because the other camera guy is dead. So the lead camera guy says, "Hey, if you do this for me, I'll buy you a lobster dinner." And what I throw out there is,
Listen, keep your camera rolling. Give me some good shots of that shark and I'll buy you a lobster dinner.
but I don't like lobster. So yeah, it's a great movie. It's a cheesy movie. One thing that I have to bring up, though, is when this movie came out in 1981, it was in the theaters for a week. And when Universal and Steven Spielberg caught wind of this, they sued the company who produced this movie. And it was taken out of the theaters. Now, yes, this movie has similarities to Jaws, but so do countless other movies that were made back then, even before this movie. I think Universal and Steven Spielberg jumped, I don't know what they were doing. They saw this movie was making money. They said, oh, hell no. There's no way an Italian shark movie is going to beat our movie, so we're going to like take it out of theaters. I don't think they should have actually won that, but it was a monopoly is what happened. But anyway, it's a great movie. I think you should check it out. Watch it with some friends, drink some beer. You'll have a great time. So anyway, I give it 5 monster faces as well. So check it out. All right, we'll be right back after these messages. Yes, that was an awesome commercial. What I actually have here is I have the board game to Jaws, made by Ravensburger. It's a 2-player. What you do is a 2 to 4 player. So what you can do is you can play 1, 2, 3 of the main characters. You can play Chief Brody, Hooper, or Quint. And the 4th player plays the shark. Or you can play 1 player, you can play either Quint, Hooper, the Chief, doesn't matter. But you have to do like 2 to 4. So this game it's kind of cool because what you can do is you have Act 1, which takes place on Amity Island. And you're trying to save all the swimmers that are out there. And after that, you do Act 2, which takes place on the Orca. It's really cool the way they set this up. You're going to need a bigger boat. I never get tired of saying that. But yeah, it's a very cool game. I think you should check it out. You get 2 to 4 people playing, especially during the summertime. It's always fun. You can play it by on the beach or just get outside and play. Get outside and play, kids. Get off your phones. All right, so the last movie that's playing in my cave tonight is the 1989 horror classic, After Death, starring Jeff Stryker and Nick Nicholson, and directed by Claudio Fragazzo. So here's the trailer of that movie, so let's watch. yes, that's a great trailer. Yes, it is. Anyway, I want to show you the poster to After Death. Yes, as you can see, it's got the hand coming, at you. The hand's like cut off, and yeah, it's a very, very cool poster. So anyway, this movie was made in the Philippines. It was directed by an Italian, and there were some Italian actors in the movie. But there's one actor in this movie that steals the show. Nick Nicholson, R.I.P. Oh, God, his overacting is just brilliant. I mean, this guy should have won Best Oscar or whatever, should have won some Best Actor award for this. Some of his scenes are just awesome, which I'm going to show you the first one here. He's kind of standing guard with his M16 while the rest of the guys sleep, and this friend of his, this female friend, comes up, and he tries to make out with her, but she at the last second, no, not right now, and he's like, anyway, I'll show you the clip, so let's watch.
I found out one thing. When a man's afraid he's going to die, there's nothing he wants more than a woman by his side. And I want you.
No, not now, please. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's another scene here where Nick Nicholson's character goes berserk after one of his friends becomes a zombie and they have to kill him. He just goes on full berserker mode. So let's take a look at that clip. So let's watch.
If that's an example of what's going to happen to us all when they bite us, then I'm going to get plenty of them first. Come and get it, you stinking bastards! I'll show you! I'll kill you all!
Oh, and also, I gotta tell you, this movie, the fog machine is in full blast. I mean, wherever you're going, there's the fog's all over the place. Sometimes I think I'm watching the movie The Fog. Anyway, yeah, it's a great movie. It's cheesy, it's terrible. Like I said, you got jumping zombies flying around, and yeah, it's classic. I think you should check it out. I'll give it 5 monster faces. So yeah, check it out. Okay, so we're coming to the last part of the show. I just had to throw something out here, though. I understand that The Empire Strikes Back actually broke, or was number 1 at the box office. So was I think Jaws was at the top of the box office as well. Why is this going on? Because they're bringing back the drive-in movie theaters. Bring them back. I'm telling you, bring back those drive-in movie theaters. They are awesome. I missed doing those when I was a kid, or going to those when I was a kid. Bring back the Starlight. Bring back any drive-in theater. Come on, people. What I want to do is I want to get people back out there in their cars, making out, doing whatever. I don't care. Just get out there. And I have an idea too, because there's a drive-in theater out in Pennsylvania that does this. I want it from dusk till dawn. Showing of 4 movies, included with the cheesy trailers in the middle. I want like a horror movie night. I don't care if it's from the 60s, the 70s, 80s. Bring it back. I'm telling you, I bet you do a really good job at that. I'm not lying. So with that, I'm coming to the end of the show. And I just want to say it's great to be back here. It's great to have Richard and Rance and Mary back helping me with my show. It wouldn't be the same without these 3 people. They're awesome. They're great. I just want to thank my daughter Aubrey. I want to thank my friends. I want to thank my girlfriend, my parents, my family. All right, hey, where's Waldemar? Let's bring back Waldemar. Hey, there he is. Hey, Waldemar. Hey, what do you think about bringing back the drive-in movie theaters?
It's a great idea. I mean, you can have a drive-in movie all over the country.
So if you had a drive-in theater and you could do 4 movies. What 4 movies do you, off the top of your head, what would you do?
Zombie number 1.
Okay.
Ritual Frankenstein.
Okay.
Frankenstein meets the Wolfman.
Oh, classic.
And the 4D Man.
Oh, the 4D Man! Oh, of course. Great movie. All right, well, you know what? Think about the drive-in movie theaters, man. We might have to go check it out.
Oh, that's great. I always like your show better than the other.
Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm closing down the cave. We'll go get some popcorn and we'll watch some flicks.
Goodbye, everyone.
Okay. All right. All right. So anyway, thanks for watching my show, and check out these movies. They're awesome. They're cheesy. They're bad, but they're fun to watch. Anyway, so have a good night, and I'll see you in your nightmares. Hey, look at this. You see my shirt? Ow!